So a little while ago I was watching some YouTube videos and I saw lap apps now fighting this ship here from a member of the deluxe community named Jonis. Jonis designed basically what it is a giant nuke troll. It's got a bunch of obliterators, annihilators, all sorts of fun stuff, ton of weapons. But the laps ended up fighting it against various modded ships, and I was kind of curious how some of my things would do, and I asked him for a copy of it. In the exchange there, Laps asked that I record a video of my latest piece of work going to town on this ship. And so here it is, the Hate and Discontent Mark II. It's still in development, so I'm tagging it Alpha. But let's see how it handles. This one is a bit of a departure from the way that Hate and Discontent was manufactured. And you can see some results. The establishment of the butt lock is still very important for the ship. It has much more recoil than it can really manage. But I also refined the butt lock technology slightly, so it will establish butt lock much more readily and much more consistently. And much like the original Hate and Discontent, this thing can fire at this rate forever. And it can fire all the way across a 35k arena. You can see the yellow bullets having no issue. The purple ones are the actual farmer's scatterguns. I've got them on point defense because point defense is amazing. As for what happened there, Hate and Discontent 2 is also bringing to the field the nuclear option, and not as many as some of the other weapons or some of the other ships I've seen, but it does have a few of its own, enough to sneak in kills pretty often. But development of the ship is coming along pretty nicely. I've still got a few more things I want to do with it, but a lot of them are going to involve some pretty significant restructuring. A worthy endeavor, though, if there ever were one. I do have to admit, I like this ship from Jonis, but it will murder your frame rate just as bad as any of my terrible amalgamations. And of course, Hate and Discontent 2, much like Hate and Discontent 1, is a multi-faction ship. So even though the SCARAB is almost 400,000 P, while Hate and Discontent 2 is only about 26,000. I don't think this is a remotely fair fight. Hate and Discontent 2 probably puts out 10 to 15 times as much damage as the SCARAB can. But this is the unfortunate problem in relying on the border butt lock, is that sometimes the ship is just slightly off target and the game just malfunctions and doesn't know how to deal with it. So I'm kind of hoping one of those nukes finds purchase here shortly. But the SCARAB does have more than enough flurry launchers to stop most things. I think we might be about to see one of the secondary tiers of defense out of Hate and Discontent 2, though. You can see a green nuke kind of making its way across the top of the projectile field. It got caught by one of Hate and Discontent's nukes. Hate and Discontent 2 is also using missile defenses specifically to stop nukes, because that's been proven to be a problem in the past. Any day now. And unfortunately, you really can't speed this fight up either, because the game is already time dilating at normal speed, so trying to speed it up is just not going to accomplish anything. And Hate and Discontent 2 managed to get in there with another nuke, it looks like. But thank you, Jonis, for the excellent ship to play with. And appreciate Laps for handing it over. Have a good one, and I hope you enjoyed.